I let my mom think I agreed because arguing never works. She'd been planning my wedding for 3 months. The venue, the flowers, the guest list, all 200 people she invited without asking me. My fiancé Evan and I wanted something small. 30 people max, backyard ceremony, simple, but my mom had other plans. She called me every single day with updates. The caterer confirmed for 200. The DJ has a playlist ready. Your cousin Laura is flying in from Seattle. I stopped fighting after week 1 because every time I pushed back, she'd cry and say I was ruining the happiest day of her life. Her life, not mine. Evan kept asking if I was okay with this. I told him to trust me. He looked worried, but he nodded. That's why I'm marrying him. My mom showed up at my apartment last Tuesday with fabric swatches. She spread them across my kitchen table like she was planning a royal coronation. I think the ivory works better with your skin tone. The champagne is too yellow. I smiled and nodded. Whatever you think, Mom, she beamed. Finally, you're being reasonable. What she didn't know was that Evan and I had already gotten married 3 weeks ago. At the courthouse downtown, my best friend Beth witnessed it. Evan's brother was there. We went to Olive Garden after because unlimited breadsticks felt more us than a 5-tier cake. I didn't tell my mom because telling her meant a war I couldn't win. The plan was simple. Let her throw her dream wedding, show up, say the vows again, make her happy, then move on with my actual married life. But then my aunt called me on Thursday night. Honey, I need to tell you something about your mother. My aunt never called me. Ever. What's going on? Your mom has been telling everyone you're paying for the wedding. She's been collecting money from relatives, saying you asked them to contribute to the venue costs. My blood went cold. What? She collected over $15,000 from your grandparents, your uncles, cousins. Everyone thought they were helping you. I hung up and called my grandmother immediately. Grandma, did you give Mom money for my wedding? Of course, sweetheart. $3,000. She said you were struggling to afford the venue you really wanted. I never asked for money. I never wanted that venue. My grandmother went quiet. Then her voice turned sharp. She told me you were crying about not being able to afford your dream wedding. I started shaking. My mom had been using my wedding as a scam, collecting money from family members under my name, pretending I needed help when I never asked for a single dollar. I drove to her house at 9 p.m. She opened the door in her bathrobe, surprised to see me. Honey, what's wrong? I know about the money. Her face flickered, just for a second, then she smiled. What money? The $15,000 you collected from the family. Telling them I couldn't afford my wedding. She laughed nervously. That's ridiculous. Who told you that? Grandma, Aunt Denise, Uncle Mark, everyone you scammed. Her smile dropped. I was helping you. You don't understand how expensive weddings are. I never asked for help. I never wanted this wedding. You did. She crossed her arms. Everything I do is for you. You're so ungrateful. I pulled out my phone and showed her a photo. Me and Evan at the courthouse. Wedding rings. Marriage certificate dated 3 weeks ago. Her face went white. What is this? We're already married. Have been for 3 weeks. Your wedding was never real to me. It was a performance I was willing to do because I love you. She started stammering. But the venue, the deposits, the caterer. That's your problem now. I'm calling everyone tomorrow and telling them the truth, that I never asked for money, that you lied. You can't do this to me. You did this to yourself. I walked out. She called me 47 times that night. I didn't answer. The next morning, I sent a group text to every family member explaining everything. The scam, the lies, the fact that I was already married and never asked for a dime. My grandmother called my mom and demanded her money back. So did everyone else. My mom tried to claim it was a misunderstanding, but the receipts were clear. She had to return every single dollar. The venue canceled, the caterer canceled, her dream wedding collapsed in 24 hours. She hasn't spoken to me since. But Evan and I are doing great. We just booked a honeymoon to Costa Rica. With money we actually saved ourselves.